Hey there, gang. Time for another comic book unboxing video. And as always, I have been given this box of books to grade for sale on eBay, but I have no idea what is actually in this box. So it'll be a fun bit of discovery for you, for me, and together we will find out what I have to work with today. So if you like comic books, stick around. We're going to have some fun. Hey there, Bubby. Welcome to Shanghalla. My name is Duke, and this is an unboxing video. So please do like, share, subscribe, comment away, do all the groovy things. This box, a little fuller than the last one we looked at, so we will get right to it. I'll just let you know that as before, as in the last video, these are books that came out of inventory. These are not books that, we bought a collection and immediately decided, okay, that's a book we're going to try and sell on eBay as a raw single, a one-book lot. These are books that were actually originally sorted to be sold in multi-book lots, figuring it would take several similar types of books in order to make a decent sale. Like I've said before in past videos, we like to get at least $10 for each eBay sale. So these books were in inventory and they've been there, some of them, for 2, 3, 4 years. It's taken us a while to get to them. So recently we went through, took a look, and decided, well, the market's changed a little bit. Those might be worth trying to sell now as a single. So that's what we're going to do. So as we're going through this batch, think to yourself, is that something I would pay $10 for? Is it something I think somebody else would pay $10 for? And of course, you can always track these by going to eBay. The seller name is .com Comics. Whether you want to bid on them yourselves or you just want to see how they do now that you've seen them in the unboxing here. And I can't really tell you exactly when they will go up on eBay, but keep an eye out anyway. Once again, the seller name is .com Comics. Okay, so let's see what we've got. And here we go. Avengers 105. I think that, especially in this condition, that's easily a $10 book. No problems there. 102, Grim Reaper. Nice book. 49. Yeah, that's a book that probably should have been a single to begin with. Same with here, number 50. Now, oh, I see. Is that on the book or on the bag? Oh, no, it's on the bag. Okay, I was afraid. I thought maybe at first, well, that's why they went into inventory for future multi-book sales because of that sticker there. I thought maybe it was on the book, but no, it is just on the bag. So that's good. These are all books that really should have gone immediately into single sales. So this was a kind of a lucky find in this particular box. We deal with, hundreds and hundreds of books every week, thousands of books every week, dozens of collections coming in from all over the world. And sometimes you just miss stuff. So these are all nice Avengers books. Look at that, number 17. Somebody's written 75 cents on it. That is on the book. Number 15, a little bit of a spine roll, but that should bring at least $10. This one's rough. This has got some water damage. That might be a struggle to get to $10, but number 14. Same here, number 13. Again, some water damage. Number 12, nice. Well, other than the water damage. Let's see, is this going to continue along this vein? Actually, no, it looks like the next stack, or at least this top book, we're starting out with some Daredevil during the classic Frank Miller run. Here's a Wolverine book. That one might not get to $10. That's number 24. Number 27. This one supposedly, I think it's just the cover that makes this one sellable. Here's number 2. John Byrne's Next Men. Now, I'm surprised this was pulled for sale as a single. Next Men, other than the first appearance of Hellboy, there's an issue where he makes a cameo, and then there's his actual first full appearance. Other than those, Next Men's pretty much dollar books, which is too bad because it's a pretty good series. That one might do okay. Marvel Team Up 117. All of the Todd McFarlane issues of Amazing Spider-Man do well. This one's a little later. I don't know if this one's going to get to $10, but you got Moon Knight, Punisher, and, well, I don't know who remembers Night Thrasher, but there he is. Terminator from Now Comics. Do you remember Now Comics? They were around for actually a fair period of time. It's a special collector's edition. It says so right there. Huh. And there's the second one. Now, see, to me, I would sell that as a set, probably with some other Terminator books. I'd sell that in a multi-book lot because I had a feeling $2 is, just like on the stickers, about what we're going to get for it. Wolverine, appearing in Punisher War Journal. That one does okay. Punisher with Daredevil. I don't know if that's a $10 book. This is that's a good issue. This is John Byrne and Stan Lee. Stan Lee actually wrote this. This was kind of a one-shot Silver Surfer. This is around 1980, I want to say 82. Well, this one's definitely a single for sure. That's the first issue of the Punisher ongoing series. Following up the Mike Zeck limited series, they had an ongoing title, and that's #1. What if Wolverine had killed the Hulk in his first appearance? That's a good book. Daredevil 162, I believe that's a Steve Ditko issue. There was a Steve Ditko fill-in issue right after Frank Miller started. First Frank Miller art was on number 158, and I think that's Ditko. And who is this? 267. So it would be the second full appearance of Gambit. He first appeared in 266. Looks like we got a little short stack of Silver Age stuff here. Justice League of America number 56. Team up with the Justice Society. Here's another one just like it. This is the issue where Metamorpho was invited to join, and Metamorpho says no. Although there was some speculation in the fan community that he was actually made a reserve member because he then appeared in some, shortly after this, in some group shots with the Justice League, particularly I think at Aquaman's funeral. His first funeral. He's had several. But, and that was probably just an editorial oversight. Issue 43, first appearance of the Royal Flush Gang. There's number 45, first appearance of the Shaggy Man. 47, another JSA team-up. This was a popular cover because it was during the Batman TV show, The Camp Craze, so you've got the Pow, Sock, and Thud. 41, I think that's the first appearance of the Key. Peacemaker. Now, I was telling you, how these books were pulled out of inventory, and one of the co-owners actually found, I forget what title it was. Was it Fightin' 5, I think? But it was the first appearance of the Peacemaker. And, with the new TV show and everything, those are, they were probably $5 books when they went into inventory. Maybe, 2, 3, again, hard to say, 4 years ago now. But they're like $1,000 books now, that first appearance of Peacemaker. So those were a couple of lucky finds. Here is Peacemaker number 4, and that should do well as well. Even with this, I don't know if that's just a paper shear or if it's an actual tape pull. I'm not sure this ever actually went into a bag, so it's probably just a paper shear of some kind. But there you are. I don't know if he's bisexual in here. Maybe not. It seems an odd choice for the Peacemaker, but I don't know. I don't have HBO Max, so I haven't seen the series. Here's some more, I say early, but early to me, Avengers. Actually, we've seen that one already. It's 103. These are in pretty decent shape, and the bags are good. I had a recent batch of books. It took me all freaking day to open up the books because the bags, it was a slightly larger bag, and somebody had taped down the flap, and then, it was a little wider, and then they taped up the side and, completely sealed it. It took me forever opening those bags. It was such a pain in the ass. But, I've seen, books come in freezer bags, wrapped in cellophane, all kinds of stuff. Here's some more Grim Reaper. I was surprised we did not see the Grim Reaper or Wonder Man in the WandaVision TV show. Here's Hawkeye in his brief kind of Indian phase. Or Native American. Here he is back in his regular costume. Just in time to quit. Magneto with the X-Men. Avengers number 111. Got Daredevil and Black Widow. These ones are, they're not sticking together. They're just hard to get apart. There's some more Scarlet Witch action. There's a nice Barry Windsor Smith cover. Is that Barry? Not sure. That's right about the time period he was doing some stuff on this series, but Neil Adams did some stuff around this time as well. Sometimes it's hard to tell them apart because Barry would try and imitate Neil. 97, with the Invaders, as well as the original Vision, the Finn, the Blazing Skull, and I think that was the Patriot. And this looks like a Gil Kane cover with, who's BC? Probably the inker, but I can't think off the top of my head whose initials those are. Number 99. There it is. Look at that. Number 100. And in nice shape, too. Oh, that'll be a good book on eBay. Sure, yeah. That's way above 10 bucks. That's going to be a $30, $40, $50 book. Marvel Team Up 66 with Captain Britain. That is actually, I believe, the second appearance of Captain Britain. I think he first appeared in number 65. First appeared in the U.S., we should say. And I'm not sure why this one is special. That's Marvel Team Up in the Vision, number 129. Sound off in the comments below if you know why that should be a $10 book. That, to me, seems like maybe a $2 book. But we'll see. This one, though, Marvel Team Up number 3 with Morbius. Early Morbius appearance. That'll do okay. Number 41 with the Scarlet Witch. 42 with the Vision. One usually follows the other. Giant Size Super Villain Team Up. That is one hyphenated title. With no commas. There should be a comma in there somewhere. Incredible Hulk 175 with Black Bolt and the Inhumans. Giant Size Spider-Man and Dracula. Number 1. First issue. Phantasmagoria. Well, there. What do you say about that? Fantastic Four. Oh, and it's Bell Bag. Look at that. So this was Robert Bell. Used to advertise in the comic books. Had a mail order back issue business. And he was kind of the first ones to come up with these Bell Bags. These Bell Bags were some of the earliest, designed for comic book bags. 95. And initially, they weren't even really, meant for preservation so much as just, a way to keep customers' fingers off the book. It's something to put a price tag on. There's that's part of a 3-part story, I believe. The Thing in space in the arena. Here he is again. And here's another part of that. So it's 91, 92, and 93. He's captured, taken into space to fight in the arena. 210, that is Galactus. Number 200. That's not really high grade, so I don't know how well that's going to do. I bought that book off the stands when I was a kid. It's also got a little spine split down here. But we'll see. We'll see how it does. Some more Fantastic Four. 35-cent era. Well, this one is it's Doctor Doom. The son of Doctor Doom, no less. Maybe that'll do okay. Hard to say. Kang. Everything Kang is big right now. Number 130. That's Radioactive Man. That's Crimson Dynamo. No, that's Crimson Dynamo. That's Titanium Man. And this funny looking dude in kind of the what's that Mexican Parade of Death thing? That's what he looks like. But I guess they're supposed to be all razor sharp blades here on his costume. It's just a funny looking costume is all it is. It's dopey as hell. Here's Mantis. Looks a little differently than she does in the Guardians, but that's the same character. Here's the original Human Torch, featuring the origin of the Vision. Now, I don't know if this still stands, but originally, the Vision, his body, his brain waves came from Wonder Man, because he's an android, as you know. His brain waves came from Wonder Man, but the body was recycled from the original Human Torch, who was also an android. I don't know if that origin still stands, but that was the origin when I was growing up. Here's a nice cover. Some nice floating heads. We love floating head covers with Ultron. Here's the Beast. And I think this issue is actually a reprint from Amazing Adventures. Yeah, it is. Amazing Adventures number 12. So the book must have been behind schedule. And so they threw in this reprint issue to kind of keep things on track. Because back then, deadlines were sacrosanct. You had to hit that monthly deadline, get that book out to, keep the customers in, because, you're talking about the casual consumer back then in the early 70s, mid 70s, had to keep them on target, keep that habit alive. Whereas these days, they just blow deadlines and don't care. The book will come out when it comes out. Here's an early Beast, he was kind of a prospective member for a long time, like both he and Moondragon. Took him a while to actually get into the Avengers. He appeared in the book for a long time before he was an official member. Here's 138. Frankenstein, or Frankenstein's monster, if I'm going to be pedantic about it. More Frankenstein. There's Ghost of Wonder Man, because he was dead for a long time. He's another one who got better. This is cool. It's got almost no cover gloss. There is Wonder Woman, 122. Here she is as well. The skyscraper Wonder Woman. The world gasps as Wonder Woman battles the skyscraper Wonder Woman. Well, that is worth gasping at, I should say. Oh, wow. Well, this is why this book is big. So we've talked about in recent videos where, Wonder Woman, through the magic of Amazon science, would often team up with herself as a girl, Wonder Girl, and as a baby, Wonder Tot, and this is the first appearance of Wonder Tot. So that makes this book pretty neat, even in this low grade. I would want the first appearance of Wonder Tot in my collection, wouldn't you? All right, let's keep on trucking. That's a funky looking alien. Look at that. Look at that, Joker. Well, you might even take a break from beating up Robin there to check that out. That's crazy. Tales of the Unexpected, featuring Space Ranger. Frankly, I think Space Rangers, I like him a little better than Adam Strange. I know that's, verboten, featuring Wonder Girl. It's blasphemy to say such a thing, but I do. I like Space Ranger better than Adam Strange. So a new Wonder Girl and Merboy adventure. You don't see much of Merboy anymore. It's another World's Finest. More World's Finest. World's Finest covers are usually Superman doing something super and then Batman and Robin looking on going, wow, that's super. Oh, wow! This is cool. This is very, very cool. I have this, but I have this in much lower grade, although it's got kind of a water spot here. That is the first appearance of the Legion of Supervillains, Cosmic King, Lightning Lord, and Saturn Queen. It's also the first appearance of the adult version of the Legion of Superheroes. And only, I don't have it exactly in my brain, but maybe the 6th, 7th, 8th appearance overall of the Legion. And of course, this is an homage to the first appearance of the Legion in Adventure Comics 247. But we do have this big water stain, so maybe mine is in better condition. Now that I noticed that. But that's still very, very cool. Very, very cool. Superboy number 91. That's beat up. I'm not sure that should be a single, but this is cool. Kind of a painted cover. One of those kind of gray washstone covers, and I guess you probably didn't know that an atomic blast cloud could look quite like that, huh? Superboy was always running into doppelgangers. This one is Mighty Boy, and he even has a mighty dog. Look at that. Oh, wow, this is cool. This is cool. He just died, too. So I think they're all dead now. Yeah. But The Many Loves of Dobie Gillis, number 9. So that's Gilligan. That's Bob Denver. And Dobie. I forget who the girls were. They had weird names. They all, of course, were the models, allegedly, for Scooby-Doo. There would have been Fred, Shaggy, and there's Daphne. And then there was another girl who was the model for Velma. Here we are during Batman's goofy sci-fi phase. Challenges of the Unknown, number 22, fairly early issue. The Thing in Challenger Mountain. Now, I don't think this is the first Cave Carson, but it's a pretty early one. Cave Carson was initially billed as Adventures Inside Earth, just in case you could not fathom from the name Cave Carson what to expect. But this is early, issue number 33. This is another early Legion of Superheroes appearance. This is maybe the 9th, I think. First cover appearance of Brainiac 5, Phantom Girl, and Chameleon Boy. Got a Legion time bubble in there. And this is the issue that showed us that Sunboy was an actual member. Most of this issue, he's, spoiler warning. It's a 50-year-old comic, but I'll go ahead and spoil it for you. Most of this issue, it's a criminal in disguise. But Sunboy had earlier appeared as like a 1 or 2 panel cameo as a Legion applicant. And so in this story, it is confirmed that he is, by this point, an actual member. So to Legion fans, that's a pretty big deal. Bum, bum, bum. And that's another one I actually have, but not as nice as that one. Here's the Captain America during the run with Battlestar, or who he become Battlestar. And I keep forgetting this guy's... Oh, John Walker, that's what it is. I always want to say James Wilson for some reason. I have no idea. Right church, wrong pew, I guess. Here's Mental Man. The name just cracks me up. Action Comics number 272. Here's some Captain America and the Falcon. I think this one, it's got, because Marvel Boy appeared in like the 1950s, back during the Atlas Comics phase of Marvel. But he made a return around this time, and I think that's an early appearance of him, if not the first. Here's some more Captain America and the Falcon. Giant-sized supervillain team-up. Is that the same one we just saw? That's number 1. Here's number 2. Here's oh, this one isn't giant-size. This one is just a regular supervillain team-up. Number 2. And there was a brief period here where I think Marvel got modest. They didn't really like Submariner just running around in a pair of swim trunks, so they tried to put him in a kind of a costume. Still left his chest bare, to titillate the young lady readers, I guess. But anyway, yeah. So eventually, this was Doctor Doom and Submariner appearing in supervillain team up, and I think towards the end it became Red Skull and somebody else. Incredible Hulk 145. Is there another one there? Nope, it's just a giant issue. 148, The Girl in the Emerald Atom. It's kind of a classic story with Jarella. Cry Hulk, Cry Havoc. This is an appearance by Ant-Man. Hell is a Very Small Hulk. Tiger Shark at Niagara Falls. And this is the last stack in this box. And let's see how much of this is going to be Hulk the rest of the way. Here's number 164, Captain Omen. You don't see much of Captain Omen anymore. There's Aquan, somebody else you don't see very often. Here's It, the Thing from the Dynamo. Not It, the Living Colossus, but It, the Thing from the Dynamo. Marvel was just lousy with It's at this time. And the Hulk had a lot of one-off villains. Now this, The Brute That Shouted Love at the Heart of the Atom, this is a classic Harlan Ellison story. So that's something you want in your collection. Here's a familiar trope, Hulk versus Bruce Banner. This is not the Shaggy Man that we just saw from Justice League. This is Marvel's version of the Shaggy Man called The Glob. Here's the Leader. I was never, ever very impressed with the Leader. Here's the Gala Spectacular 200th Anniversary issue. This is the mother of all floating head covers. Very nice. Giant Size Hulk, number 1. And we're back to some Thor. Some more Thor issues. Ragnarok. The Wrecker. Because who better to go up against a god of thunder with a magic Uru hammer than just a regular old guy swinging a crowbar? That's a pretty good cover right there with Loki looking particularly menacing and evil. Here's Balder and Sif. Thor busting up the United Nations. Thor versus a bunch of monkeys. And the one-shot Incredible Hulk versus Quasimodo. One-shot collector's item. Singular possessive. So this was an item for one particular collector, I guess. All right, that's it. That was the end of that box. We'll let Robin get up. You know, now that the Joker has embarrassed him thoroughly, we'll let him get up so that he can say goodbye to you. And until next time, goodbye, good luck, and please be good to each other.